Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the best day ever. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea videos, vlogs, story times. Bitch, we have a lot of fun on this channel. And also, talking about this channel, I like to keep things real. You guys know I love to help motivate you and help, have you find your own inner light, as corny and cheesy as that sounds, but it is the truth. And sometimes we have to embrace and love ourselves the way we are. You guys know I've suffered with my body image and body dysmorphia for a very long time. So I'm wearing this sleeveless shirt to show you guys that sometimes we gotta embrace ourselves just the way we are, even if it's not what we wish we look like. It is how we are now, and I have to love myself every step of the way. So this is me taking a chance and sort of, coming out of my shell and say, take this step to embrace yourself and to better yourself if that's what you want. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. But if you are new and you are looking for a messy best friend, I would be so incredibly grateful that you would subscribe. Help me get to 19K. Girl, listen, we have a lot of fun on this channel. So please subscribe and let's get on to the tea, you guys. So Tana and Trisha talk about Shane Dawson and they talk about the peeing incident. So listen, it is kind of very interesting that they mentioned Shane, obviously, because we know what Shane did for Tana, right? Like, we know that Shane was Tana's icon, basically, right? He was like her idol. She really, really loved him. And when the whole TanaCon thing happened, obviously, we guys know that Shane helped Tana sort of get through it and basically, honestly, gave her another chance when every single person was canceling her left and right. So Shane obviously did this series with her, and in the series she very often said how grateful she was for him and how grateful she was of the situation and for the opportunity. Tana often brings herself down in a lot of ways. She's very self-deprecative. Is that how you say it, bitch? I have no idea, bitch. Self-deprecation, is that how it is? Look at me knowing big words and shit. So she loves to do that. So she thinks everyone is above her. Tana, of course, I'm not gonna lie, has done some pretty crazy fucked up things, but I do feel like Tana has a good head on her shoulders, but her mess doesn't allow her to really fully be her. But she's also super fucking young, and we were all kind of dumb at an early age, I guess. Some more than others, okay, me being the some. So they talk about the peeing incident. You guys know when like she got on Shane and he told her to pee on him. I mean, it is a very weird type of video. And Trisha asked her if she was 18. Tana says she feels like she was, but she doesn't remember, which, listen, if, obviously that was a very big thing that came out, was when the Tana and Shane video resurfaced while Shane was getting canceled, and that shit spread like wildfire. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was seeing if she was really 18, because if she was 17, that would probably be another thing that would get him super canceled even more than he was. And Tana actually doesn't know if she was 18. She feels and believes that she was, but she doesn't know. Listen, I mean, here's the thing, like, do you in the bedroom, right? If you guys love golden showers, bitch, go ahead and do them. Go ahead and do it. But at that time, I do feel like Shane knew he had a lot of young audience, and Tana, she was younger. I mean, if your idol, your icon, the person you looked up to for so many years tells you to do anything, a lot of us would fall. Like if Britney told me to, I don't fucking know, put on the red leather catsuit from Oops, I Did It Again and, fucking dance La Macarena, then I'm gonna do it, right? I don't think she'll tell me to pee on her, but, if she did, I don't know. Maybe if she got stung by a damn jellyfish, probably I'd fucking pee on her, I mean, Britney's my queen, right? But, it is a very weird situation. And obviously we do know that Shane did choose a lot of weird videos to post in the past. But I feel like at this time, I don't know why I keep on feeling that Trisha, as much as maybe this won't happen, I just for some reason feel like Trisha will and is going to at some point in time try and make amends with Shane or vice versa. I do know that you know, the one who does the blinged up thing, you know, like the girl who blings everything from Trisha, she posted the toilet paper bling that she made for Trisha, and Shane liked it. And it obviously involved the name Trisha Paytas in the description, so he definitely read it and saw Trisha. So that gave a lot of people, you know, something to talk about. Oh, I was gonna do that video, man, and I totally forgot. Maybe I'll still do it. Maybe I'll still fucking do it. But yeah, so I think, you know, bringing that up, you know, in the canceled podcast, I'm pretty sure they had to, because, and I said this before, I said they're going to talk about David, Jason, you know, obviously frenemies, everyone that they have in common, their manager, because remember they both had the same manager for some time, and they both are not with him, I believe. Jordan, I think that was his name, and I guess he owes them money allegedly, bitch, I don't know. But yeah, so they talked about that, and now I don't know if this is going to sort of do anything. Like, I don't think this is going to be huge, like, you know, I just think it's one of those things where, you know, oh, sorry, Tana did say that looking back at the things that she did in the past when she was younger, she knows that it was wrong of certain people to make her, or not make her, but even bring up a conversation to do certain things. So, you know, I think that when you're young, you do mistakes. You know, when you're young, you make really bad decisions. Girl, I know I did. And you do get influenced, you know, even though I know that a lot of people love to say that, you know, when you're over a certain age, it doesn't matter if you're a teenager, like, you should know better. And I don't think that's often the case. I think when you are young, you're impressionable. Is that the word, bitch? Look at me being Webster over here. You are impressionable, and you do end up doing things that now you look back and you're like, that was wrong. Like, you know, there's plenty of moments that I look back and I'm like, that person definitely took advantage of me and saw that I was young and I just wanted to please them, and I just, you know, wanted to do certain things, you know, that made them, you know, sort of like gave me points with them, kind of thing. So I think definitely that Tana can look back now and say, like, that was weird. Like, yeah, maybe it was a little funny back then because I was young, but like, that was weird, right? Telling, you know, on for a YouTube video, like, here's the thing, I'm not really into the golden shower thing, bitch. Like, I don't understand it, but I get it. You know, it's sort of like a thing of like dominance, you know, and I'm not gonna expose anybody here, but I have a friend of mine who told me that they enjoyed giving them and receiving them. And I asked why, and they said that it was a form of dominance and then a form of submission or submissive, whatever the fuck the name is. I just don't think I can do like the whole pee thing. That's just not for me, you know. I mean, like in Sex and the City, when Carrie, remember, she had that boyfriend who wanted her to pee on him, and then she was like, can I just like pour some tea over you and it's warm, and she didn't want to drink any water because she was scared. Oh, the guy who wanted to be mayor or president, I think he's the one who wanted. So of course it is a thing, but I think it's weird to, you know, put it on YouTube. You do have smaller fans, and you know, it was just obviously he's made a lot of mistakes. So they brought that up, and, you know, she does look back and say, like, some things were very weird, and it's weird to talk about it because it was her idol. It was her, you know, the person she looked up to aside from Trisha the most. And, you know, obviously, I do think that in her heart, she feels like she does owe him a lot, because kind of like reviving her career. But at the same time, she knows that maybe certain things that she has seen or heard off camera probably are, you know, not, you know what I mean. So I don't know. That was very interesting, and it's, you know, it's okay to regret things. It's okay to look back and say, like, damn, you know, I really fucked up then. I really, you know, girl, let me think of like a thing that I did just so I can, like, you know, give you guys a little more combo. Let me just Okay. So I was dating this guy, right? I was dating this guy and I was super young. I mean, I was 18. I think I just turned 18. I don't remember that much. But I remember he was older than me. He was like 10 years older than me. And or a little bit more. And I remember that I just was like in awe of him, right? I was super obsessed talking about Sex and I was super obsessed with Sex and the City. And he reminded me a lot of like Mr. Big, right? Like, you know, tall, dark, and handsome. And I just remember that like whenever he got drunk, he like and we were dating, right? And whenever he would get drunk, he would like for me to like go and he would like to sit back and watch me flirt with other guys or even first flirt. So he would be like, you know, if somebody comes up to you and they want to dance or they want to drink, like go for it. I would like to watch. So we went out to party and like I thought it was kind of fun at first, you know, and like exciting that, you know, I would like dance with someone or talk to someone and I would know he was sitting back watching and I kind of felt that excitement. But then as you know, some time passed, you know, he said like, hey, like I would never kiss or do anything. I would just like talk to them and then, you know, go back to my table. But then he started saying like, kiss them. And I did that once or twice and he just sat back and looked while I kissed that person. And then this is when it got super weird. He actually said that he wanted to hide. So listen, he wanted to hide in a closet and watch me with someone else. And that right there, like, I get it, it's exciting, but and I did not do it, luckily, okay? But I understand, but now that I look back, I do remember not understanding why I was doing this, why he liked it, and all I remember is saying, like, if he would get it out of his system, he's then going to be able to like love me and like you know what I mean. Like I remember thinking very victim-y and very like, you know, submissive to the point where I lost some self-respect, but at the time I just thought it was like a turn on thing for him. But for me, now that I look back, I'm like, damn, like I don't think he was ever into me. I just think he really, maybe he thought I was hot or whatever, but he wanted me to hook up with someone else. I don't know. It's just weird. But I know a lot of couples do that. And there is an exciting thing up there. But I feel like everyone has to be on the same page and on, you know, on board. Back then, I felt like I was just doing this to please him. So, yeah, anyways, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I am so grateful for you. I'm so thankful for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.